Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for December 28th, 2017 for your Thursday. Mostly sunny skies are going to dominate again today, but we're going to be very cold, just like we've been talking about the last couple of days. This is not going away, and is going to be sticking around through at least January 6th before we see any kind of moderation to maybe not even above freezing before then. But looks like a very long period here of below average temperatures, well below in fact. And today is no different. Of course, high pressure will be in control of our region today, and that will be leading to those mostly sunny skies. And then we're going to have an increase in clouds overnight. And we have this little system moving in from the west here that is going to be wave one of several. This is the one that GFS was focusing on earlier in the week. I'm now showing the GFS, the latest run of the GFS on purpose, just to illustrate what we think may happen at certain times throughout the next 7 days. This is the first wave. This is nothing more than flurries, though. You can see as it moves closer to our area. Here's Friday morning. You see just a few flurries, and that's it. That's all we're expecting in our area. Maybe a few snow showers as you get out here out by State College, but that would be the extent of that. Not really expecting anything in the way of accumulations there either. And this wave just kind of falls apart. The one we're interested in is the one that's going to be trailing us. And now the GFS has not been thrilled with this whatsoever over the last couple of days. You're probably wondering why I'm showing this. Well, because for the first time, it's actually showing something, just not a lot. Okay, and it's starting to kind of cave to the idea that there will, in fact, be snow showers here on Saturday at a minimum, and some minor accumulations. Now, a couple things I want to say about this. First, let's move ahead to the images here. Here's a look at early Saturday morning. Still pretty disorganized and progressive-looking weak system shown here by the GFS. Here's Saturday early afternoon and then Saturday evening. So definitely the entire area gets in on snow showers, whereas we were doing this video yesterday and the GFS had absolutely nothing, so I couldn't even use it because it wasn't really fitting the ideas that we had that there would be snow on Saturday. So I wasn't about to show you a map that showed absolutely nothing, which is what the GFS had until just this recent run here. So eventually this area of low pressure this wave will consolidate and form a closed low offshore, but it'll be too late for our region, so we're just dealing with light snows according to the GFS. Now, I do think this has the opportunity to produce a little bit more than what's shown, not only from an amplification standpoint. Again, the GFS was not very amplified, and so it led to this, what was shown on the snow maps to be about a coating to an inch, maybe some places getting an inch and a half. Okay, that's not the issue. The issue is if you have something that amplifies a little bit for more, better ridging out west and things like that, that will lead to more amplification further east, and this thing can dig a little bit more, you can end up with 1 to 3, 2 to 4. And that can very easily happen, but we also have to consider snow ratios. Okay, snow ratios are a liquid equivalent, turning a liquid equivalent of rain into snow, and the ratio is usually 10 to 1, 10 inches for every inch of rain, 10 inches of snow for every inch of rain is usually how it works. But these are the temperatures that are projected on Saturday with and this is up at the snow growth zone up at 700 millibars. So this is going up a ways in the atmosphere, about 10,000 feet. Temperatures here now, these are in degrees Celsius, are hovering around minus 18, minus 20, minus 21, minus 22. Those are the negative single digits below zero. So where the snow is forming, it's at a very, very cold level. So very fluffy snow will result from that. Even as we go through the atmosphere to 5,000 feet lower, we really didn't go up that much. Maybe gained about 6, 7 degrees. I'm sorry, 6 or 7 degrees Celsius going to 5,000 feet. But still, you're in the single digits with these temperatures here. Okay, and that's still at 5,000 feet. So there's really no wind either. So there's really nothing that's going to keep this from being a high ratio event, which means we're probably looking at more like 15 to 20 to 1, 15 to 20 inches of snow per every inch. Of course, we're not getting an inch of precipitation. We're only talking about maybe a tenth of an inch or so. But the whole point is if you have something that the snow maps default at with just showing an inch of snow, an inch now becomes 2. If it's showing 2 inches, 2 inches now becomes 4. So that's something we're going to be considering when we're doing our snow maps for this one, if in fact it is needed, and that probably will come today for a first call, if in fact that snow map is needed. I do think we will need one, but this is going to be one of those high ratio events that really fluffy snow, but it could only end up being an inch or 2 or 3 or maybe 4 in some spots. We'll see. Okay. Moving beyond this, Sunday remains very cold, and like I said, it's going to be like this for the entire period. We're going to return to partly cloudy skies and mostly sunny skies as we head into next week. Very cold temperatures are going to come in here next week, especially just after the new year. I think you're going to have some temperatures there that are very consistently in the single digits, maybe approaching 0 or below 0 for lows in some spots. So something we'll be watching. Of course, that's going all the way out to Wednesday now. We're not showing any precipitation, so our only chance is going to be Saturday. One last thing I want to show you here, everybody, anybody that has interest in the New York City area for the ball dropping here in Times Square. Of course, Manhattan is right here, so the the temperature at midnight is expected to be 11 degrees according to the GFS, and that's in Times Square itself in Midtown Manhattan. Everywhere else to the north and west is going to be in the single digits, so cooler when you get out that way. And in Times Square itself, we're expecting 11 degrees to be the temperature right as the ball drops at midnight, but the wind chill is projected to be about -3, -4. Actually, it shows -4 here in Midtown Manhattan, so that's going to be very cold for those of you that are planning on going up there to New York for Times Square. Elsewhere, we're below or even further below 0, where those temperatures are a little bit colder. So it's going to be a very cold night for anybody going to be outdoors. And this is showing eastern Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey here, all -7, -9. Up at the Poconos here in the -teens, so these are wind chills here, so very cold temperatures if you're going to be out that night. So do plan accordingly for that night. It's going to be very cold. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for December 28th, 2017. Have a great Thursday.